Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. We have a bit more of an update as to Filian. As you know, she had removed her main channel and several other channels there. As I had covered the other day, we have this 1.3 million, which only has her old clips like 3 years ago. And then we have Filian has lost her actual Twitch and Twitter, and then here in YouTube, all removed. And it's still... It doesn't have the amount of views anymore because that's gone. Still has 3.14 million subscribers. Still has her membership up to prevent people from losing the membership abilities or the the membership streak that people have had. We have had Dark Ship with Enjoyer, having put it here, or Dark Enjoyer, I think. Yeah, Dark Enjoyer for uplink here. They used to be called Dark Ship with Enjoyer. That's why I mentioned it here. I apologize. Dark Enjoyer. Does this leave me wondering what the point of this was? And then someone responding here to that, which means he's saying goodbye to her old design, getting a new model and everything. Yeah, that's what I have kind of gotten a feeling of. That this is... Very few people do this. Very few people do this. But this is kind of like what happens when you join an agency. That you become a whole new thing. Your old stuff is gone. Most agencies, your old stuff is gone, deleted, removed, etc. Except that in most agencies, you get a whole new persona and a whole new channel. In her case, I think she's just maybe going to be renaming the channels if she gets a chance to. And is going to be adding just the new content there. She wants to get rid of everything before. Maybe that's what this whole Filian darker thing was. To eventually become basically like, the black screen, the black PFP, full-on black background PFP. In this case, instead of the black background PFP, it was getting rid of everything. We have Roxanne over here in the quotes that goes, start streaming in 2021, gains 1 million subscribers in a year, hosts 2024 VTuber Awards, appears in Nikkei's 2.5 anniversary concert, disappears without a word, deletes 10% of her videos in March, deletes all of her videos in 1st of May. And as I had shown before, it wasn't just in March. She had started deleting stuff way before that. It was the first deletion was in January 2026, where she deleted over half a billion views. And then after that, February. Then after that, March, she deleted a little bit less, and eventually to the point where she got to where she is now, which is the full-on deletion of all of her content on her channel. And that's 579 million, over half a billion removed as well. We have Rima showing the update that I wanted to show you guys here. Filian's YouTube channel is gone. Twitch channel bio, schedule highlights gone. Filian's Twitter, PFP, header, tweets are gone. Filian's Discord profile does not have a status or PFP anymore. TikTok, PFP, and bio are gone. Instagram, PFP, and bio are gone. And let's take a look at each picture. Like the ones that I had shown you, most of her stuff is gone here. This is the one that I didn't show you before. This is, I believe, her either Instagram or TikTok. And her Filian TTV also privated, and Filian is lost here on Discord profile. Not been Discord. I mean, this is her Twitter, and we're going on here for the YouTube, and her Discord profile all is gone. Of course, they have the regular stuff here. More than likely, she was able to get this because someone or herself are part of the Snackers Discord, which has Filian on there. Either that, or Rima is a bigger channel. She may actually be talking directly to Filian, or at least have had talked to her in the past. Some deletions are concerning. They may have only watched highlights of her stuff, but did enjoy the chaos. I'm hoping that she's been in contact with her closest friends. Some people thought it was very much a mental health thing, and it was her user handle always Filian is lost. I feel like it's concerning. So yeah, everything was Filian is lost. That was her old one always. And yes, this is something that is concerning to a lot of people. Down here, people are like, UK and the government arrested her for liking and sharing NSFW art of herself. Disappears without a word. Wrong. She posted a video where she said she had to go away for a while, and then it dramatically have a theory that she's building her own massive 3D studio, prepping it for a surprise. As a surprise, could very well be. I got a pregnant, guys. Did she backflip? Meanwhile, Cha-Cha won't acknowledge anything beyond her ice joke in the beginning of the year. And you have, she doesn't own her own model with the booth thing. Remember, that was the issue that she had originally, that people were like, it's probably why she's removing her stuff. It was something that she did have, that she was allowed to use it for the purposes that she was using when it came to, Twitch and things like that. But making actual commercial products, she wasn't allowed, and that was the big issue there. And I want to show you one last thing before we leave, which is this. Cha-Cha Rima said Filian is lost, and everyone is, trigger point, and everybody's just freaking out. Grave Power also, shows that, people are just freaking out over this whole thing, and understandably so, because she's a big VTuber. For her to suddenly destroy everything, remove everything, is a sudden move. But I think, like I said before, it's that she has finally gotten to the end stages of getting everything back, of coming back, and within the next month or so, I'm thinking she's going to be fully back, which is what a lot of people are saying here. She's fully rebranding, which is why the ARG was happening. Because of the whole thing with the booth model, with the 3D model, she most likely wants to fully be able to rebrand, and she is going to be having everything remade. So hopefully everything goes well, and that's the update that I wanted to give you guys. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. He is now begging for money as we go to the faithful sheriff, who is still, first of all, I'm going to cover him still denying that he has ever copied anybody. And here we go. It says, this is the last time I'm speaking about the burnt peanut copying allegations. Great example of someone legit copying someone else. The person is taking the exact background, exact font, my VTuber avatar, plug it into AI and making a version of herself. This is copying. I have never taken any of burnt peanut's art, graphics, name, fonts, music, and anything with them ever. I went out of my way to buy a completely different Peanut 3D avatar and dressed it up with different clothes and a mustache, specifically so people could tell us apart and I wouldn't be copying him. I stay in the same outfit all the time to be purposely recognizable as someone different. My name does not have Peanut in it, even. I played completely different game than Burnt Peanut did. I tell people about the Bible. He does not. In the beginning of me being Peanut, I did, however, say some of the same things he did. Use some of the same mannerisms he did, because the fiction storyline I made up was part of the side effects being turned into a bungalator. I have since moved past that because I felt it was a little too much, and could be 100% seen as copying. RN Jinji is also 100% wrong in saying I'm obsessed, though I am a fan of the Peanut. I do not have a lot of watch hours. I don't have no Peanut merchandise, posters, or anything. I do not even have the desire to purchase any Peanut merchandise. I'm not even subscribed to his Twitch channel. I have also only DM'd him maybe twice, 3 times at most, and it was regarding my made-up storyline and asking him if he would like to release me from the Peanut bonds, and I would go back to being Dr. Witnesser, which in case he never responded. I think the 3rd time I DM'd him was about joining the Rust server. I also gave him every chance, according to him, multiple weeks in a row to respond to videos that got millions of views, by the way, and if he responded to them, I would stop being a Peanut. That's where people thought he was, people were saying, I would think rightfully so still, that he was a little obsessed about the whole thing. Never responded. Had every opportunity to voice his opinion about another Peanut being out there, whether or not he didn't mind or never did so. So I took it as a sign that he did not care. He cared, but it was a small thing and he didn't want to deal with it, more than likely. A lot of people don't want to deal with drama. He does not own the right to a Peanut. In fact, you can say he is copying Mr. Peanut, as well as the Peanut brand, actual peanuts. No one accuses him of doing that. Well, that's because that's a dumb accusation. That's why no one does it, because it's a stupid accusation. I became Peanut on a whim, and I thought it would be fun. I kept the Peanut because I was enjoying myself. I have changed my name completely to Faithful Sheriff to even to get away from the allegations that I was copying a certain someone else, simply for having the title Doctor in the name. Today, I have a completely different avatar that's full-on anime VTuber. Now, to further distance myself from copying allegations of the Burnt Peanut, the only leg haters have to stand on is simply that I'm a Peanut. That's it. There's no copying allegations to have. So what? If there's another Peanut out there, you actually are afraid or worried I'll take viewership of the other Peanut. I'm a completely different person, different personality, etc. From this point, I'm not addressing or commenting anything. And it's talking about the Faithful Emmy, which was this was a troll. This was a troll account. This was specifically made to get him to get angry. And they're not doing it anymore. But the Faithful Emmy was specifically made by Emmy, a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer. I think it was either YouTuber, Twitch streamer, an IRL streamer, in order to troll him and basically get him to I guess, get angry at a copycat and then be like, no, you copied someone else, that type of thing. So that was all 100% here. You're self-literary AI that can't be talking, dude. You just want the attention all to yourself because your parents failed to get you their attention growing up. So yeah, people don't really like what he's doing here. I don't understand the problem. They are wearing purple and you're wearing red. It's a completely different character. Holy encyclopedia for literally nothing. You copied the burnt peanut, case closed. This is what not leaving your setup for more than 10 hours does to somebody. It says not mad, just pointing out differences in copying. Pretty sure I explained it. They have my exact background and exact font. I look at my model, use the AI. You're obsessed about extra steps. You've been talking about the dude a lot. Just keep moving on. Just keep moving, man. And here's the big thing that I want to talk about. Sorry, I wanted to give that little bit of an update on what he was thinking. And now we're moving to this. Commission a new VTuber avatar. Won't be ready for real for a few months, but that can go faster with your help. If you want to donate to get me out of this peanut life as soon as possible, here's a link. I'm still going to be the faithful sheriff, just not a peanut. I realize people are going to hate me regardless, but I see people's points about copying. If it will make the majority of the people feel better, then I don't mind changing my avatar. Not going to tell you what it is, but it's not a food group. PS, donations are not needed. I will just take longer for the reveal to happen. So, not needed. Well, I think a lot of people will not be donating, period, because I think some people are just happy that he's not going to be around. I'll request a cameo with the link down there. They have the cameo request, and they have the Stream Elements donate thing. Let me take a look at this cameo request thing. Yeah, it's still using his old format for birthday roast and things like that. It is $43+ for a video. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be doing that. Honestly. This is not a picture of my new avatar. This is a placeholder from Google. My new one will have the hat and scarf, but not a peanut. Likely his new rebrand. I mean, it looks pretty fire, but no. Why are you commissioning a female avatar? The faithful sheriff transition confirmed. It's not. It's just a placeholder. You're actually effing begging for donations. You bottom-feeding piece of effing S. Not begging. Now he's sitting and wonder why who's copying next. He realizes he got too much heat on his back. Now he's trying everything to make sure he doesn't lose his platform. Like, how do we let people get away with this? Not gonna copy nobody. I'm sure someone will accuse me of copying someone, but the avatar will be completely original. Although there could be many people with a variation of the avatar I have. And of course we have here, Faithful Sheriff continues to downplay the fact that he has copied the burnt peanut's mannerisms, as well as made his own YouTube video, explaining that his goal will be changing to a peanut was for exposure and a chance to collaborate with the burnt peanut. So yeah, and that's community note also has evidence there. As long as it's not Dr. Queso or Professor Tatman, it's a step in the right direction. You should ask for donations to stop streaming. 5 million and I'll stop streaming. I'm absolutely sure things will 100% go completely different this time by changing your VTuber avatar. Doesn't matter really. I'll feel better and people can't accuse me of copying anymore. I'm sure some will, but it's whatever, bro. That's a silhouette from Mina of My Hero Academia. And it says, just a placeholder PNG, it ain't that deep. So yeah, a lot of people are getting very angry at him for doing what he's doing. Let's take a look at the quotes, because those can always be a funny thing to take a look at there. It says, you cannot be serious. Why does this look like Robin from my femboy roommate? And it says, the goddamn faithful Emmy okay spread the Bible so hard, she made the farting sheriff into Mina Ashido. This is the one who originally did Emmy okay, is the one that did the Faithful Emmy, which was the one that was making fun of him. It says, congrats on the transition. If you can guess this animal, I will blank myself. I have never met a more slack-jawed, drip-drooling troglodyte in my entire life. So people are not happy with him, rightfully so. And yeah, he's gone to the point where he's begging for donations and cameos and everything like that in order to be able to afford a new model, because he just started seeing that the lie that he put that he wasn't copying burnt peanut has not gone far enough anymore and is not doing enough for him. Bondlive has a bit of an announcement, which is something related to VTubing, of course, because Bondlive EN is a V-streamer community. They also have an app, I believe. They're part of the whole Irium US thing, and they do have a big announcement, like I mentioned. 11 voices, 11 souls. The next gen arrives in May. This is a big gen, but Bondlive has learned from the issue that others have had in that specific space, of not just, doing the shotgun approach of just shooting through like 50, 60 as it was done before by certain agencies. I think it was Nexus, it was Nex something that did it as well. And Nexium, probably something like that. And they did the shotgun approach, didn't work. So Bondlife has learned not to do the shotgun approach. But 11 is quite a bit. I do wish them the best, and I know Bondlive does support their people a bit more, so other people are very excited that so many cuties. Heavenly blessings to everyone. Yes, all 11 of you, every single one of you. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. OMG, I'm on there. I'm so excited. So yeah, a lot of people are very, very excited about in there. A lot of their people, a lot of their friends are going to be there. People are very excited. It is a good thing for indies and smaller VTubers to support these people, and because it's always very hard to get in here. As I always say, my best wishes for them, of course. Concert is coming this weekend. It is going to be, by the time that you guys are seeing this, it'll probably be the day or near the day that it's happening. They are going to Oshi Uplink. As I had mentioned before, Oshi Uplink is May 2nd to 3rd, so it's Saturday and Sunday, and they are having their big concert here. For Atelier's Around the World concert is tomorrow, as of the writing of this specific post. Saturday, May 2nd, 2:30 p.m. EST. Panel Room 3, Niagara, and live streamed at 3:30 p.m. EST, 9:30 p.m. CET on Sylvie's channel. So here you go. Here are all the people that are there, the Flor Atelier people, as well as many, many guests, as you can see here, both male and female. I see one man there, primarily female, but it looks like there is one man in there somewhere. He's snuck right there on the near the top right, near the Around the World thing. It is a lot. There are a lot of people there. And of course, go and support your Oshi. Go and support them. It's big hype for that. A lot of people are very, very, very excited, and rightfully so, because this is something that Flor Atelier just recently did pop in to the scene. I did cover when they popped into the scene. They did join in October, and I did cover when they did debut, and they did all of that. So they are recent to the scene. They are an indie VTuber group, and it's great for them to be able to do something like this so soon after starting. VZatsu has a big announcement, or at least the creator behind VZatsu has a big announcement. VZatsu is a small American creator-led VTuber agency focused on English-speaking women presenting talents, starting by creator Chizu Koyote. It's structured without burnout and stated to aim to give talents and real support, giving them real support while allowing them to keep their own voice and style. And here we have Chizu Koyote here going through her Twitter. I was able to find this here. We'll be announcing our agency's debut tomorrow morning on social media, and then talking about it on my show later that night. Come by and share the excitement. Waiting room is open and now. So this is the whole thing that's going on here. Save the date. May 24th, 2026 is the date when everything's going to be happening. The VZatsu is announcing their conspiracy generation, their new conspiracy generation that they have here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel here. So that is their new one that they're popping up with there. And it is the 24th of 2026. Who's been sneaking documents out of my mom's office again? Don't look at me. And that is what they're going to be doing here. From, you know, the girls that you can see here in the silhouettes behind her. I'm glad that they're starting now. I'm glad they're starting at all. It was something that was announced a bit ago, the agency itself. And I'm glad that they are able to get things running. And I hope that they have at least some success in what they're trying to do. Poseidon is an English VTuber with Mythos. Mythos is under new management now. And they do want to celebrate her hitting 40,000 subscribers. That is a lot for anybody to hit. Thank you for all you do. Send her your warmest round of applause. And yeah, that is insane for anyone to get to 40k. It is huge. I don't think I'll be reaching that anytime soon, but it is huge for anybody to get that size. Big congrats. That's our goddess of the sea. Congratulations. Everyone is congratulating her as it is well deserved. It is a lot of work that she's been doing, a lot of things that she's been putting out there, a lot of content she's been putting out there to make sure that her community is having fun. Her community is enjoying everything that she does. And yeah, the community itself has really supported her as well. The VTubing community, there is nothing, luckily, nothing negative to speak about her. No dramas, no other things like that. So it is great to see that one of the good ones is getting to 40k. They are celebrating their 6th anniversary with Holostars. Holostars being a branch underneath the Hololive Productions umbrella. Hololive Productions has Hololive and Holostars under their umbrella. They did unify in 2019, and they, the people that I'm talking about are Aragami Oga and Kageyama Shien, who both are celebrating 6 years. This is Oga. His intro has burbs here, has parrots, and this is him celebrating a little bit here.
皆さん、今日は俺の6周年、来ていただきありがとうございます。いやー、そうなんですよね。もう6年やってきたんですよね。ここにあるんですけど、前のゲーミングチェアが丸々残ってます。ゲームチェアが2台ある。
So yeah, several gaming chairs, just chatting with him.
でかいの買ってるっていうか、あれなんだよな。昔オガさんがバイトしてた時に、バイト先のゴミ箱をさ、新しくしますっていう流れになって、で、古いゴミ箱どうしよう、捨てるの大変だねって話になったから、もらっていいですかって言ってもらってきたやつ。
So, one thing that a lot of people don't know is the Holostars JP, at the very least, at the very beginning, they did have part-time jobs. This was a part-time gig for them because they did have part-time jobs because of the amount of work that they had to do, and they weren't getting a lot of income. They still kind of aren't, but you know, they're doing the best that they can. And he's just talking here about at work, he ended up being in possession of one of the trash cans because he just asked about it. So here is Shien's 6 years here as well. Take a look at that. He's reading marshmallows. Why is he putting that in the background?
いや、お互いの違いを理解し尊重し合うことが大切でしょ、これは。アンボックスってこの人のうわめちゃくちゃエッチなイラスト、ピクシブじゃない、ツイッターで見れるやんと思ったら下はもう隠してあって。
So he went looking for certain artists' final works there.
ブレイバーンはちょっと一方的すぎない？
So he's answering marshmallows. So yeah, he's having fun, just answering some questions there, and strangely having a topless dude in the background dancing. It makes sense. It makes sense for Shien. He just wants to be goofy sometimes, and he is earnestly answering those things. But I'm very glad that they were able to be there for 6 years, even though there have been recent situations that may have made them feel less appreciated. I am glad that they're still going strong, and they are doing things to, you know, bring more attention to themselves. It does have something that film can't. Like, film has something that digital can't just capture. Digital can have like extremely great look to it, but black and white film especially, I don't know, has a certain ambiance to it in general. In general, it does have like a certain ambiance to it. That reminds me of .hack for some reason. For some reason, that just freaking reminded me of .hack. Oh god, I miss those games. That was PlayStation 2 era. I still have the one of the many games that I bought from .hack series at .hack Liminality. I think that's the original one. I still have it. The original game, by the way, on PS2. The original disc is like in really good condition, and I still have it, and I fucking love it. But I haven't played it in so long. I'm sorry. I just geeked out on that. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.